Honestly, this is the best. This is so cool. Oh, it's a little bit floppy, but I mean, it just floats over these waves, no issues. Oh, as I say that. What's up, guys? My name is Khan, and we're back today in Stormworks Build and Rescue. And before we get into this video, a lot of you guys were asking in the last couple videos how to get a copy of the game and how I got a copy of the game. And really simply, the devs on their Steam page have a link to their website, which allows you to sign up for their free alpha. And they had Alpha 1, and I believe now they're starting up Alpha 2. You can go and sign up there with an email, which is exactly what I did. And then they sent me a copy of the game with a Steam key. But anyways, they did update the game significantly. They updated to, I think they are calling this Alpha 2. And there's a lot of new features, which I'm pretty excited about. Most notably, there is character customization now. So you can see there, we've got this nice haircut and mustache. And I don't know, how do I get clothes? Are there clothes in here? Okay, I got a pot. Can I wear the pot? Oh boy, that is very flashy. Of course, they did change the physics a little bit. There's full notes on their on the Steam page there, which you can check in the links in the description. But they did change the physics of the game a little bit, which I really am a big fan of. They worked on the water physics a lot, so because that's basically the whole thing of this game. And so now vehicles, I noticed, don't have a tendency as much to flip over, and so when you're driving, they seem to be pretty decent. And before, when we were driving with 3 sets of engines like this one has, you see it's got 6 props down there, it would flip over, but that doesn't seem to happen anymore. And on top of that, the vehicle kind of reacts better with the water. So you can see there, even now, we're kind of bobbing and we're floating a little bit higher. They seem to have fixed the buoyancy, and it's a lot better. So anyways, we have a mission here. We're gonna go recover a stolen boat. Okay, this should be easy enough. And they've got this new weather effect, this fog. Either that or I never saw it in the previous one, but this fog is really cool. You can't see anything. And you can see there, the boat, it kind of bounces a lot more than it used to. It's, I think I need to put a lot more ballast weight on it now. It doesn't have nearly enough ballast, with just a little bit of ballast up there in the front. So, okay, yeah, hold on. Let's just relax here. There we go. Yeah, it definitely needs more ballast now, because it seems like all the buoyancy's got better. And you can see there, though, we do ride a little bit higher out of the water as we get going faster, so it's kind of nice. I really like the new physics changes, and I was able to make some cool boats as a result of the new changes. The submarine still works, I noticed. Like, the submarine I had made before still works. All the boats I have still work, but you can see there, we're still running like all engines. And although we've got some nauseating side-to-side stuff going on here, we're pretty decent with the not jumping out of the water like we were doing before. Off to recover a stolen boat in the fog. Oh, that's an island. Hello. I do want to go buy the bigger island as well. I'm probably going to do that in the next video, though. For this video, I got another creation I want to show you guys after we complete this mission. I just want to complete this mission just so you can see really how much different. If you look at the last 2 videos I did, you can really see how much different the water physics is. And I know it's been a while since we've done a Stormworks video, but in between Alpha 1 and Alpha 2, the devs actually had the game sort of shut down, where you couldn't actually play it for 20 days or something like that. So I kind of had to take a break there, which is unfortunate, because I do like this game, and I hope you guys do too. And if you do, make sure you hit that like button, and let me know down in the comments. Alright, we're going to go around here. We'll make this, no problem. But I love this boat, and my submarine still works no problem, like I said, and my other boats seem to as well. Honestly, the one thing I really love about this game, and the one thing that keeps bringing me back to this game, is the fact that it's the only real building game I know where the primary focus has been water physics, and sort of trying to make sure that the water physics are as realistic as possible. And I really like that, because it allows you to build these crazy boats, and just like building hover ships and Scrap Mechanic, yeah, they're cool, but something about building a boat that actually has to try and behave properly with the surrounding water, and has to balance itself and float and all that. It's really quite fun. I gotta be able to hook up here, but I think my point might be too low compared to this dinghy. I don't know if it'll clamp or not. Come on, you gotta. If it'll clamp on, we'll be fine. But I don't know if I can get it to do it. Come on, you dinghy. Stupid dinghy. This is a huge dinghy, by the way. Okay, we've got to get this now. Back up. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's give her full throttle. Just drag that thing. No big deal. I mean, it kind of works. It's a little bit nose high, I think, but should have put the mount point a little higher, or maybe on a crane or something. I still have to unlock a lot more parts in career mode, but we'll do it. No problem eventually. All right, here we go. We'll get back here. Drop off this stolen boat. I also learned the... oh boy, this is very unstable. Yeah, so you can see there the water physics really a lot more buoyant now, and which is nice. It feels a little bit more like a real boat. But as you can see there, as we pick up speed, a lot more unstable. And so definitely gotta, you know, add some weight to some of these boats. But I'm really excited. I haven't played around with the new patch yet in rough wave conditions. I've only really played around with these sort of mild conditions. So I think when we get into really rough conditions, it's going to be absolutely insane because... with the new buoyancy, you're going to be riding up a wave, which is really just going to be trying to flip you over. All right, let's bring this boat around there. All right, can we drop this off here? Okay, perfect. And then just hit 4. There you go. So before we go, I've slept there until the next morning, and you can see the fog is just starting to lift, which is kind of nice, but still a little bit foggy. But before we go, I wanted to show you, without doing a mission, this awesome boat. So with the new water effects and with the way things go, now I had this working in the old update, let's say, but then of course I had to go and change it after the update because some of the effects changed with the water. But I was able to make this boat, and it has some fins on the front here, which you don't actually control, and then some fins on the back here, and the props are really low, you can see, and essentially the boat will ride up out of the water and become a hydrofoil. I really like this hull design. I think it looks pretty cool, but I made this before the update changed, and then actually I went to record it, and when I did, I realized I couldn't play the game anymore, and so I had to wait until this update came out. So I'm super excited to bring this to you guys, and it's really awesome. So we just turned on our engines there. Only one switch, that's it. And we just kind of tap the throttle, go nice and slow here, and just get out. And then if we just give her full speed, it'll just, you know, kind of pull, and it'll just ride out of the water. There we go. And then eventually you can see there we'll start just skimming across the surface. So I don't really know why, but for some reason with the new update, the fins don't seem to actually touch the water. They just kind of like float above the surface. Oh boy. Yeah, no, we're good. You gotta kind of steer it a little bit. That's why the front fin's nice and wide to keep it stable. You can see that they don't actually touch the water, and like the props rarely do, but it's actually the most awesome thing ever. So I do have to balance this a little bit still. In the old update, it sank a little bit more. The fins were actually like right below the surface of the water. But for some reason, this new update, we've essentially made a flying boat. But once it gets going straight, I mean, you can see it gets a lot of speed. And we just kind of float over the surface of the water. It's really quite awesome. Possibly my favorite vehicle I've made in this game so far. Come on, turn. Sometimes it doesn't really turn, it just sort of strafes. Oh, there we go. Then, of course, you know, if you turn too aggressively, it'll just sit back down. But it's okay because it just, you know, you just ramp it back up to speed and it'll get up. This is actually with 40% engine power, too. Or like 35, I think. It's not a lot of engine power. If you use too much engine power, it literally just jumps out of the water like a dolphin. It doesn't really drive straight. It's actually ridiculous. It is actually slower because the props aren't in the water for long enough to do anything. You just get these constant jumps happening. But you can see there, we just kind of strafe along. And, you know, goes quite quick. It's very terrible in rough weather conditions. I'm going to throw that out there. But I really wanted a hydrofoil boat. And I'm sure there's some cool stuff on the workshop. I haven't really checked out the workshop yet. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And let me know if you want me to upload some stuff to the workshop. I haven't really done any of that yet, but I could start uploading some things to the workshop and sharing them with you guys if you do get this game through the alpha sign up. But I love this game, and I really should check out some of the stuff other people have built. But I am going to keep going, though, with the career mode and doing some of these career mode missions because I really do like them. And I wanna start unlocking some of those other islands. So I think in the next video, we're going to unlock some islands, maybe look at some helicopters or something. Again, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and hit that like button while you're at it. Honestly, this is the best. This is so cool. Oh, it's a little bit floppy, but I mean, it just floats over these waves, no issues. Oh, as I say that, it just gets completely bogged down. But anyways, guys, make sure you guys check out this game. Go hit up the devs and sign up for that alpha key if you want it. And I don't think there's any stipulation. I don't think you have to be a YouTuber or anything like that. It just says, you know, enter your email and sign up. So I think they just hand out keys at random. But, you know, go hit up the devs and check them out. And make sure you hit those buttons down below. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see y'all next time. Alright, let's do this. Oh.